Annie Claff here from the PNC Digital Desk, presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865. The O's bats couldn't quite pull this one off. Here's the interim skipper, Tony Mansolino.
Sanchez okay?
Yeah, we think so. That ball kind of went off his finger there, you saw in the eighth inning. So just took him out. He was kind of messing around with it. We'll probably go get some X-rays just to make sure that he's okay. But the concern level is real low right now.
You guys got to check up the ground a little bit better today. What did you guys think about the offensive approach?
I thought we swung the best good, like you said. The last time we saw him, I mean, he's really good, and we saw him probably as good as we've ever seen him. I think I saw some Boch's comments too after the game talking about that might have been as good as he had seen him that one time too. So, you see him twice in 1 week, you're going to be a little bit better. Thought we hit some balls hard. Thought we drew some walks. Weren't able to cash in a couple guys on base. Just kind of is what it is.
What do you think of Adolis Garcia? It seemed like neither Brandon Young or Matt Bowman could really get the best of him tonight.
He's a good player. I mean, we saw him in the the playoffs a couple years ago in 23. He torched us. Then just kind of watch him kind of march through the World Series and kind of carried the team on his back in a lot of ways to win that championship. So I think at times maybe he struggled a little bit this year, but the way we've seen him here recently, he's been really good.
I know it's not something you ever want to have a position player on a mound. This is, I think, 3 times in the last 2 weeks. I mean, is that a tough thing to swallow when it seems to happen a little frequently right now?
It's not what we want to do by any means, but you get in a situation there where Soto throws 26 pitches. You don't want him to go to 30 pitches. We'd love for him to be available tomorrow if we need to get through a couple lefties. And we don't want to use Kittredge or Baker, who's available, because they pitched last night. So you kind of get stuck, and it turns out we got a guy that actually kind of does it pretty good. So just try to be smart and use the advantages that you have and save a couple pitches here and there, and just so be it.
That'll close things up here from the PNC Digital Desk, presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865.